Hello, NYWC. I am the administrator of the NYWC message board, Robert Lottie. She's well known to all you NYWCites, and that is Jessica DiNezzo, and right next to her is Sam Katz.
My boyfriend.
Yeah, oh, shit. Yes, hold still. All right. Well, Aftermath 2019 is in the history books, and what a great follow-up from Psycho Circus 17.
Yes, it was.
We actually began the night with Flawless Blake Morris coming out with Victoria Von Black and Aiden Bale, and Morris talked about the fact that Bam Sullivan wanted him in a match, but unfortunately Morris had the 4 referees out there to make sure nothing would happen. Bam Sullivan comes out, and Blake Morris takes off his jacket. He's got a striped shirt on, and tells him that Bam would have a match with Aiden Bale, and it happened right then and there with Morris as the referee. As soon as Morris called for the bell, Bam kicked Aiden in the balls, and Bam attacked Morris. And I think Bam was going to do something, and Victoria stood in the way, and Morris and Bale left Bam laying, and basically the match was, I guess, a no contest, as no official decision was rendered.
Mm-hmm. That was a good way to start off the show.
Good way, very good way. I hope they do like a no disqualification, maybe false count anywhere match.
We'll get to the wish list later.
Yeah.
But we did have tag team action as we see the Beaver Boys, Alex Reynolds and John Silver, as they took on Irish and Jay Red.
That was a great match.
And during the match, I don't know how it happened, but one of Jay Red's sneakers was taken off, and somebody threw an incomplete pass towards the curtain.
I guess his shoes were untied or something.
And then from that point, Irish and Jay Red ended up defeating the Beaver Boys in the matchup.
Yeah, it was a good match, and I'm glad Jay Red and Irish overcame the odds.
It seemed that way. Next, the Big O comes out, and he talked about Randy Summers with his brother Freddie. Was that his name?
Freddie, yeah.
Alrighty. You know, making sure they're still cool despite the fact that O had to wrestle Randy Summers again. And O was really having his way with Summers until Freddie tries to come out, but Shane is stopping him and telling him, and even O says, "Hey, Freddie, you need to get to the back." And Randy Summers eventually capitalized. He ended up defeating the Big O, courtesy of a punch in the balls. So,
do you think Freddie purposely distracted the Big O?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know, but they've kind of gone the personal route on that one.
Yeah.
We'll see how it all comes about.
Yeah.
Next, we had a triple threat match, as we saw the cause of it all: Joey Conway versus Jesse Vane versus Raymond Pena. And Raymond Pena was victorious over Joey Conway and Jesse Vane.
I was rooting for Jesse Vane all the way.
I know.
And you shouted out Hibachi.
Hibachi.
Was that a Hibachi place we went to one night for dinner? Jesse was there bartending a few months ago.
And, you know, the two of you, I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Raymond Pena, who, I don't know if this was his debut or not. He might have been in the Battle Royal last month, but he was victorious. And since Jesse Vane was added to this match, what happened to Fusion Champion Brandon Watts? I wonder why he did not make the show.
What's up with that?
I don't know if he's injured. Did he work any shows today? Or?
I don't know. Not certain. It was advertised, or maybe something had to go wrong. I don't know if he was hurt or what the deal was.
Yeah.
Next up was a great singles matchup, as we saw Corey Cooper, who only debuted last month at Psycho Circus. He defeated the Punk relic Jaden Vallow.
Match of the night.
Oh, you really like that one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty much a good one, and
Yeah.
Like Corey.
I gotta say, and I will not say this 3 times fast, Cooper is a keeper.
Yeah, he's a keeper. Don't do
Cooper
it.
is
Don't
a
do it.
keeper.
Yeah,
Cooper is a keeper.
Keep him.
Cooper
Guy's
is a
amazing.
keeper.
Guy's great.
He's a keeper.
I know you won't try to say it 3 times faster either.
Cooper is a keeper. Cooper is a keeper. Cooper is a keeper.
Cooper's a keeper.
I thought you said Keebler.
Keeper. Yeah, he's a keeper.
No, it sounded like you said Keebler, the cookie company.
Okay, yeah.
But nonetheless, again. But yeah, that was a very good matchup.
Or like Stacy Keebler.
Yeah. But then up next we saw, basically, Sam, you really let it rip in this next matchup.
Papa Don.
As the Greek god Papa Don and the Hand of God Talon defeated the Rep, Nate Carter and Dave McCall, to become the new NYWC Tag Team Championship, courtesy of the Brainbusters finish, the Spike Pile Driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had it. He kind of chatted at me a lot, Papadon, just Matt a little bit.
I think Mike corrupted both of you on him.
Yeah. Mike corrupted what?
Corrupted both of you about him.
Yeah.
He's the one that was calling Papadon all them names initially.
Yeah. I actually started the Kakadando.
And you telling him or someone else that he sucks one?
Yeah.
Well, how would you know unless you saw it? Do the math.
Yeah.
Okay, they did go to intermission at that point, and we got to talk with Donnie.
Yeah, catch up with Donnie. And he's in a Ramones tribute band called the Ramones on Facebook.
Yeah, I have to-
Rawmones.
Yes, I gotta catch them performing someday.
I would like to see them perform
Yes.
too.
Yeah. But yeah, that was, we spoke with him. I forgot who else we had seen during the intermission time, but that was something. But we resumed the action as we see Matt Strike. No, I'm sorry. Next was the Beer Belly Bandits come out.
Oh.
Spider, JT Kaysen, and Bo Pritchard. And JT Kaysen mentioned he used to be a part of a team called Reckless and Wasted. And also brought out past Beer Belly Bandit, Coda, formerly known as General Romero.
Ugh, Coda.
Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to Maxwell Jacob Feinstein.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to him, and he's still wrestling. I do know that, but I don't know where he's wrestling these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, what happened was Coda comes out, and then eventually JT introduces from the Reckless and Wasted days Braden Knight.
Yeah, I was happy. I was happy about that one.
And the big dog Steve Forge.
Yeah.
And they were going to make a challenge for either a 10-man or 12-man tag team match, but then Kaysen, Forge, and Knight attacked Spider, Bo, and Kota from behind. And I forgot to mention they had like beer cans taped up to Singapore canes. Braden and Forge. And then JT ends up hitting Knight with that cane. And then he's about to hit Forge, but the two of them hug. So, you know, JT has seemingly, I don't know, he's abandoned the Beer Belly Bandits, or it's all come to an end. But as Andy Miller mentioned after that, I guess the party is over.
Yeah. Fortunately, maybe they'll be a two-person.
Yeah, maybe
faction.
Bo and Spider, or Bo, Spider, and Kota. I'm not certain.
Yeah, you never know.
And I don't know if Forge is going to manage JT again, because I know those two are very close. Because Forge was friends with JT's father, I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, but then we got our matchup here as Matt Striker went one-on-one with King Mega, and King was all business because he didn't see no powder throw before he came to the ring.
Yeah.
And the match was on, and King Mega put Matt Striker down with a belly suplex. But then out comes owner Shane, and he announces that he's going to induct King Mega into the Hall of Fame in the month of June.
Yeah. That's good. So we have something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely for the month
For
of
a
June.
couple of months.
Yeah, already we know about that. And you know, the funny thing is, Shane pointed out King Mega's been with them since day one. I was wondering if he was or not.
Yeah. What year did NYWC officially start along that?
It was the early 2000s, I do know
It wasn't
that.
the late 90s?
No. I mean, there's only one man who knows, and sadly he's no longer involved with the company.
Who? John Kurz?
Yes. That's why we haven't really talked about all these videos as of late.
Yeah.
Because he's not involved anymore. But yeah, it was. And by the way, I think it's a smart decision to do the Hall of Fame in June because we know what show happens in the month of May.
Yep.
Yeah. Master of the Mad.
And we know the main events are always a 30-minute match.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the ceremony takes a while before the matches get underway, so
Yeah.
kudos to that decision. And hopefully it'll be in June from now on. Next up was a four-way matchup as we saw the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, versus Dickie Rods, versus the Reps, Chris Bishop, versus Tinder Tom. I think Dickie Rods may have gotten hurt in this matchup because I
Yeah.
saw Mikey Whipwreck come out and he was helping Rods to the back. And
Okay, so, yeah.
That was okay, yeah.
yeah, and Tinder Tom eventually managed to pick up the win. I think he pinned Verna. Or did he pin Bishop?
I don't remember who
I know,
it
but
was.
somebody did all the work practically, and he got the win. And then Tom takes the microphone, and he was basically forgot what he said, but he said, he said the good thing about the show was that there was no women's match.
Yeah.
And then eventually Tom's ready to leave, but out comes Sammy Pickles, who pretty much took exception to Tom making that remark, and they had a match right then and there, and eventually Pickles really had Tom going. Tom leaves the ring. He eventually takes the microphone, and Pickles ended up winning by a count out. And Tom was trying to be sexist, basically, saying Pickles should go work on the stove and stuff.
And work in the kitchen.
Yes. But so we'll see if that's going to continue with Tom or not, being be a sexist and all. Next up in singles competition, we saw Mouse go 1-on-1 with nobody's better, Michael Mistretta, with a lawyer, David. I can't remember his last name. And eventually the lawyer's distracting the referee, and out comes that suit, who we know. Hello, hope you're not sleeping on us.
Sorry.
That suit who we first saw at Psycho Circus, he came to the ring.
Kind of looks like Nick.
Yeah. I'll find that.
Oh, okay.
A Nick that works with Sam.
Okay.
And I met.
And Nick, sorry. The big guy chokeslams Mouse, enabling Mistretta to get the pinfall. And second month in a row, this monstrous suit has helped Mistretta get a win.
Yeah. I wonder what that student's name is.
They'll eventually give him a name. Maybe they haven't given him one just yet, but...
Probably wrestle soon, so.
Huh?
You have to wrestle soon, so.
Well, eventually he's going to get in the ring. I mean, they can't keep doing this forever. Next up, in tag team action, we saw the Fifth Dimension. Brad Benson and the
New York City Wrecking Crew from House of Glory.
No, you forgot. Wait. Fifth Dimension, Brad Benson, and the Man Bun Jesus, Johnny Radke.
Yeah.
As they took on the New York Wrecking Crew.
From House of Glory.
Yeah, from the House of Glory promotion. Chris Seaton and Smooth Blackman. Very good tag team match, and I'm sure you're happy that the NYWK... Oh... You really zoomed out, are you?
Sorry.
Yes.
I was looking down at this. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, but I have that's why I have everything up in front of us here. The New York Wrecking Crew was victorious over the Fifth Dimension. And oh, by the way, Radke and Brad held up signs asking where's CJ, who was not available for the show, apparently. But Radke, I think I would totally pop if you guys came out to the Fifth Dimension's Age of Aquarius, which was a popular song back in the late 60s and early 70s.
I remember that song.
Well, you know what's funny? I think I first heard that song on Mom's old 8-track tapes long ago. A childhood memory. And then it was main event time as a Desolate One, Rex Lawless, hit the ring first, surprisingly, and decided his match with the last of a dying breed, Eddie Kingston, would be no disqualification. And
I was looking down, sorry.
she's falling asleep too. And the match was on, and Eddie took a door, set it up on a. Yeah, you gotta stay with us, Sam. Stay on camera. And Eddie set up a door on two chairs, and Rex hit the derailer on the Kingston through that door, pinning him to retain the championship. Ending quite a night of action, and not sure if this is a record for Aftermath, but there was 12 matches on this very show.
There was a lot.
Yeah, it was so much.
It was a good show.
Great show. That's how they squeeze people on the show. Well, personal notes time was great. Sarah and Mike McNicholas. Great seeing Aaron, one half of your fan club.
Yeah.
Donnie, as we mentioned earlier. Both Joeys. Oliver. Chris. Who else did we see there? Can you remember, Jessica?
Joey.
I said both Joeys.
Oh, okay. Steven Scogan.
Yeah, he was there. Kevin. I don't know if his brother Steven was there or not. He had Greg. How could we forget him?
Yeah. Crusher Dugan.
Crusher Dugan, who actually I saw him come through the back door. I don't know if he's done with the promotion or he'll be back soon, hopefully. Of course, we did notice former champion Demonic Juggernaut Apollyon in the building.
Yeah.
Hope he's back in the ring soon. Let me see here. Wait, look on here, just make sure. Okay, well, here are some memorable quotes. Toe that shit. Toe that shit.
Yep.
Sam and Mike, when it was announced that a car needed to be moved or it was going to get towed away. Hibachi. Hibachi. These two individuals at Jesse Vane during his three-way matchup. By the way, Forge, I don't know if, or anybody at NYWC has the answer to this question. Are these particular hats still being made?
I want to try to buy one.
Because he said he'd like to buy one. If you still have any, Forge, or anybody at NYWC, let us know. I mean, we got someone who'll be willing to buy one here. And while we're at it, let go for a second. Ooh, I wonder if these shirts have ever, this shirt I'm wearing was ever taken off the market, or if there's more available. Because I'm sure this would still be a hot sell if it was still being made or sold at shows.
Oh, one more thing, but
Tell me, yeah.
one of the Bill Barry bandits, I forgot which one it was, they told me to,
Oh, yeah, it was Bo, yeah.
Told you to what?
I set the hell up because I was chanting to suck for the suck crew.
Yeah.
I noticed Jesse Vane was looking my way when I was grinding on Sam giving him a lap dance to his theme music, Pony by Genuine.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that he was looking at me when I was chanting Jesse Vane.
That's good. Well, NYWC returns with
April Rain,
which is taking place Saturday, April 27th, just days after her birthday.
I'll be 35. I can't believe I'm going to be 35 this year.
And if that wasn't enough, it's pretty much her anniversary with NYWC next month.
Yeah.
Because this particular month actually marked 15 years for me supporting these four, the progressive promotion
NYWC.
supported by NYWC. We'll chat that before we get going. But based on tonight's events, any matches the two of you would like to see?
I'll just see the Suck Crew get a tag team title shot. I'm a big Suck Crew guy.
No word if they'll be back.
I hope they'll be back to have a capital
I don't know.
before, so hopefully they get this there next time.
I would like to see a good women's match.
Well, it probably was. Unfortunately, newly crowned Starlet champion Chris Statlander was not there tonight.
She has an all-8 show on Sunday, tomorrow, I think.
Oh, maybe that's why. I don't know. But I'm sure next show she'll be on there.
Oh, no, get well Willow.
Yeah, Willow Nightingale, we know was in
Get
attendance.
well,
Who
Willow.
had neck surgery recently. Let me see. Well, I'd like to see Big O versus Randy Summers one more time. I'd like to see the newly crowned tag team champions Papa Don and Talon have a rematch with the Rep. Man. Wow, what else can we...
Obviously, Brandon Watts maybe versus Code, the new guy.
Brandon Watts and Corey Cooper?
Yeah, obviously Brandon Watts.
Maybe. I mean, we didn't, unless they give us Brandon Watts, try to give us Brandon Watts and Jesse Vane like next month, like they couldn't do
they don't have to strip him of the title. Hope they don't have to
I don't think they would have. They would have stripped him tonight. That won't happen, I don't think. Oh, and I'm sure, since he will be back in Japan by that time, I'm sure Bull James will be on the show.
Yeah.
Because he's currently in Japan right now. He'll be back in time for WrestleMania, I understand. Yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else here to discuss.
What was the name of Jane Bow's tag team partner?
Ugo.
Ugo, okay.
I know, because I told you I got his mom on Facebook.
Yeah.
The Punk Relics. But I guess Ugo ain't coming back at this rate.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Wow. I know it just sucks. That there's no matches announced yet.
Yeah.
Doing it again.
Don't know more about it.
Let me see. Anything else? I don't know if there's anything else the two of you want to address or anything.
Next month will be a year since we've been together.
Oh, I was wondering. I knew it was last spring.
Second or third week of April, mark 1 year
Yep,
for
1 year
our.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excited.
Yeah.
I know. Hopefully more people will be sitting with us. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to Erin. Maybe she'd like to sit with us for a show someday. Maybe my cousin Edward. When
Does Erin have Facebook?
No, she has an Instagram and a Twitter, but she's not on Facebook.
I feel like I'm trying to get one of my boss's brother's son to come, but I don't know if he want to come or not. But I'll send the video to him and see if he wants to come.
No.
His name's Chris, so if you want to,
Oh, it depends. I'm gonna guess another one who doesn't drive.
He doesn't drive. No, he's actually like kid though. He's like going to high school next year.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I mean, maybe my cousin Edward, if he wants to go, if we can get him to go, because sometimes he's hard to get a hold of and doesn't stay on top of these things either.
Yeah.
And
my friend Jack to go, but he's like a little busy, so.
yeah, okay.
I don't think
Well, somebody originally was gonna come, but but I guess he backed out for some reason.
Yeah.
He's having trouble with the paperwork for independent support services.
Oh, well, that's understandable. He's got work-related stuff. Who else can I? Who else? I'm trying to think. Who else can we try to get to come with us for a show? I mean, we know Mike's not going to be with us next show. That's for certain.
Could Mark come?
I don't know about him. I mean, that's something we'll talk about off camera.
Yeah.
I mean, and of course, Sam, you were asking me about that lady you saw me with.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know if she'd ever want to come. She doesn't like being out late. I don't know if she'd want to. I don't know if she'd want to come to the diner to eat after the show.
I don't want to come to the diner. I don't know. Maybe if you get a parent. I don't know if there's any programs that can drive her or not. But.
No, not only that, but if she wouldn't want to go to the diner, I'm not going to let her take the train back by herself.
Yeah, you're right.
You'd be here without me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if there's ever a time she might want to come, we'll see what happens.
Maybe. I'll try. I'll see if I can get Cedric. We'll see if we can get Cedric to come if you want to do that.
Well, I mean, just don't want to get. I know you don't want to get too many people, Sam. I mean, but I don't know if you know anyone else anyone that's willing to come that can drive.
I don't know. I'm looking for someone for ISS. I think my mom's taking care of the ISS stuff, so I don't know if he's gonna want to come to the show or not.
Oh no, Jess, they're gonna be joking about this. I just know it. You're falling asleep at all. But nonetheless, we had another great time. Another great time with these two and two other NYWCs not on camera, as you can see. But Sam, you're getting falling out of that picture again. Imagine I didn't have this baby with me,
Yeah.
But can't wait for next month. So all together now.
Yeah, one thing. Hope I'm not broke by next weekend. So yeah, WrestleMania weekend. So.
Oh, everybody's gonna be broke after
Yeah,
WrestleMania. You watch. Don't worry, we got time. Everybody got a little time. But let's get those 4 wonderful letters together.
NYWC, NYWC,
NYWC, NYWC. Rules. See you at April Rain.
That was good.